Greetings, this is a short video on the implementation of the human-computer interaction in the redesign of the English dictionary application. We are team miners, myself Adil Tuladar, Pivusan Baral, Minisa Guru and Pratna Prasad. In our day-to-day life, we come across hundreds of words and some of them just goes over the top like a bouncer. So, a dictionary is a must, and here comes the English dictionary application. But who wants to use a dictionary application with poor design in terms of usability and user experience? So we thought of redesigning its UI. Now let's see how we proceeded. First, we conducted a survey, and after analyzing the results, the redesign of the application was mainly focused on inconsistency, cluttered UI elements, and lack of acknowledgement. First one is the inconsistency. The same action has to cause the same reaction every time to be consistent. But here, navigation of the buttons sometimes lead to different pages, and the application uses random color combination with dissimilar icons. For example, every page has an app bar of different color, and the use of fonts and shapes of icons are also inconsistent. Second is the cluttered UI elements. The first thing a user wants is the definition, but here, user needs to dig deep to find the definition due to cluttered UI. Next is lack of feedbacks. As we all know, every action needs a reaction. Minimal feedbacks lead users to often get lost and confused while performing attacks. We then made the first prototype, trying to solve the previously mentioned problems, but after testing the prototype with same survey volunteers, some problems were stated like tabber would be much preferred rather than a hamburger drawer. Since most of the contents were hidden inside the drawer, people were not facilitated with quick navigation. Another feedback was to use an image carousel instead of showing all of the templates. Then, considering the feedbacks, we then redesigned the first prototype, tested it with the same users, and the response was good. So, we decided to design a user interface based upon the second paper prototype. Final prototype was made after heuristic evaluation, which resulted usability problems like color combinations and missing clickable links between definitions. Now let's talk about the final UI design. We used Don Norman's 6 design principles to enhance the UI of the English dictionary. First is visibility. Users need to know what all the options are and know straight away how to access them. Our application consists of bottom tab bar, which facilitates visible navigation, and users don't have to use a drawer for quick navigation. So it's an easy win for a tab bar over a drawer in terms of visibility. Second is feedback. Every action needs a reaction to it. So your feedbacks are given when users are using voice search without connection, long press on a button, acknowledging users while navigating, and showing circular rotator while searching. Third is constraints. Constraints in design sense limit the number of choices a user can choose to act upon. The only power here given to a user is to delete a saved word so that exceptions are not caught. Next is mappings. Mappings should feel natural and intuitive and mimic what we see in the world. Here we have natural swiping of image carousel and natural swiping left for the recent words. Fifth is consistency. Here the app bar, icons, buttons, bottom nav bar, color combinations are all consistent throughout the tour of the application. Talking about the affordances, here the clickable links are highlighted or underlined so that users are clear enough to identify it. We also cover 2 of the Snyderman's 8 golden rules. First one is use of shortcuts. Users can bookmark the words easily from its definition page rather than using a drawer. Second is supporting internal locus of control by asking users if they want to delete or close the application. Talking about the usability, we use System Usability Scale, also known as SUS, to evaluate the usability of our application and got a score of about 67. Lastly, we would like to thank our course instructor Mr. Sushil Shrestha, who gave us an opportunity to work on this challenging yet interesting task of making this video.